Tell you something else. There's a lot to be said for making people laugh. Did you know that's all some people have? It isn't much, but it's better than nothing in this cockeyed caravan.
Hey, what's up, you podcast cunts? It is Saturday evening here, and I'm not drunk yet, but I just started drinking. Got to talk about the week. Pretty much I didn't get any stage time, but before that, did an episode of Tales from the Shit to start the week out, and I did a prank call show a couple days ago. I don't think anybody listened to it, like one or two people. It was okay. There might be a few chuckles in there, but nothing amazing. It's actually a pretty bombed episode, but what can you do? It doesn't matter, So to get that out the way, and then Monday night, as you guys know, Monday was Memorial Day, so I didn't do anything. Let me take a sip of my beer. I'm drinking I don't want to skip ahead here, but I'm drinking a Four Loko. This is a 12%. You guys know I usually get 9%. This is 12%. This is watermelon, Four Loko, and I'm not drunk yet, but folks, I'm starting to feel it. So Monday was Memorial Day. There was 2 open mics to go to, but I didn't go to either. Just stayed in, did a poop show. Tuesday went to the gym, and then Wednesday I went to Helium Comedy Club for the first time, I think in like maybe 8 years, to support 2 comedians, mainly to support the Cookie. But this other comic, Cynthia, happened to be on the same night. It's a comedy contest called Philly's Funniest. It used to be 13 comics. Now there's 15 comics. You vote for your best 3. It's supposed to be audience votes. And, if you don't get disqualified by going over your time, they pick 3 comedians, and you go to the next round. So I went there. I took the train because I decided to get drunk. The Cookie wanted to go alone. She said, "You're going to be drunk." I said, "Fine, I'll take the train, no problem." I took the train, and I walked around outside drinking my concoction, the Jack. That's Amsterdam vodka with vitamin water. And then I took a fucking piss. I pissed like 5 times that night. I'll get into that later. So then I saw this comedian that she knows that goes to this Wednesday open mic, this black comic who's new. He bought me a beer, and I told him, I said, "Well, I'm already drunk." I said, he's like, "No, come on, let me buy you a drink." He just wanted to get me liquored up, that bastard. So he bought me a beer, and I was already drunk already, so I got more drunk. So and then I bought another beer and Diet Coke. This is a 2-item minimum, and pretty much I walked out during the host's set because I had anxiety. I thought my brain was going to yell out a slur. I was sitting in the back. They asked me, "Do you want to sit in the front or the back?" I said, "I want to sit in the back." So I said, "Okay, fine." So I sat in the back in the center, which is perfect. I was sitting by myself. I could have sat with the other comic, but he wanted to sit in the front. I said, "Dude, I'm not sitting in the front. I got anxiety right now." I was like, "Come on." So I let him sit by himself, and I walked out of the host's set because I thought I was going to, yell something out. I was like, "Oh my God, I might have to leave. I don't know if I can do this," because I know I won't yell anything out, but my brain's telling me to yell out a slur or something. I'm fucked up, you guys. So I took a piss. I saw the Cookie. We talked for a little bit. I went back inside, and what I did was I just stared at this. They give you a sheet. There's all the comics on there, 15 comics. And they have notes you can write so you can remember who they are. So for each comic, I wrote down what they talked about. Like they talked about baseball, they talked about balls or vagina, whatever. I would write that down, just so I kept my anxiety down. And pretty much the Cookie did not advance, nor did Cynthia, the 2 people I voted for. You have to vote for 3 people. I voted for this old weird dude, Dave Dingwall, who used to go to the cabaret, only because he was a goofy guy. There was like a lot of black people in the audience, and they were laughing at him because he's just like, he looks like Fred Flintstone, short, pudgy looking white guy. And pretty much I voted for him, and he didn't get through either. So the 3 people I voted for, not one of them went through. And I saw some comics that were there, and pretty much I took like 5 urinations. I fucking peed when I first got there. I peed during the host's set. I peed towards the end of the show. And then I think I peed while I was waiting around. I was going to get a ride originally from Reese's brother, the Cookie's brother, and her sister-in-law, because I know them. But luckily, Willie Fritz was there. So I said, "You guys want to give me a ride," because the Cookie was worried that I was going to, be a drunk mess in front of her family, which I probably was. because I had a concoction with 2 beers. So I was fucking drunk, you guys. I was very drunk, but it helped me with my anxiety because I've not been inside helium for 7 or 8 years since the last time I bombed at my contest. Let me take another sip of this. So, pretty much, I got to ride home for Willie Fritz. We're going to get something to eat. And, pretty much... Oh, yeah, one thing I want to say was there was this douchebag comic there with a mustache. I knew he was going to get through. It's rigged, the contest. So I even said to the cook, I said, you see that guy with the mustache? He knows, before the votes were even tallied, I told her, I said, he knows the manager. He knows all the staff. He's going to get through. And then he went through. I said, did I tell you? Because we talked later that night. I said, did I tell you? So I got to ride home with Willie Fritz. We were going to get something to eat. But it was like 10-something at night. Everything was closed. And he said, I got work in the morning and stuff. And I said, all right, well, if you don't want to get something to eat, you can just drop me home. So he was nice enough to drop me home. So Willie Fritz came through again, everybody. Big time Willie Fritz. So that was Wednesday night. And then last night, Thursday night, I went to the gym. Nothing fancy there. Had my Chipotle bowl. First time in a week. Actually, I had that yesterday morning. And then Friday night, I went to the Doylestown Cabaret to support the cookie. This is the first time I went there without getting drunk. They let me sit in the back at first. And it was like half empty, the room. It's Memorial Day week. And I got to sit in the corner with the comics in the back. And then the guy said, hey, we need your help to fill up the room. Can you sit over there with the audience? I said, all right. So I sat in the back with these 2 comics I know, Crystal and Michael Lancer. I used to do comedy with them at the Northeast Cabaret, this other place, Crooked Eye Brewery. The show was okay. The show actually wasn't bad. There was these college kids there, and they actually were kind of funny. They wanted to hear dirty stuff, so if I would have went up, they probably would have liked me. And there was this woman called something the Flying Nun. I forgot her name. Mimi or something, the Flying Nun or something. And she was talking about butt sex and gays and stuff, and the college kids were laughing. And that was pretty much the only interesting thing that really happened. It was an okay show altogether. And I wanted to get something to eat afterwards, but unfortunately, she had a customer. So the time, we got back to her place, it was like 11-something at night. It was like, fuck, I'm starting to fall asleep. So as far as tonight goes, as you guys can tell, I'm getting drunk tonight. I really shouldn't get drunk considering the fact that I had 2 beers on Wednesday and a concoction. And I'm only going to have this 1 drink tonight. And then as far as what's on the channel next week, the 2 comedians that come to my open mic are having their Philly's Funniest Contest date. One is on Monday, one's on Tuesday. I told them to put me on their comp list, but I don't know if I'm going to go. Because if I go, I have to get drunk 2 days in a row. And it's like, what am I going to get drunk every night of the freaking day? Every freaking week here? Because, maybe I can try to be sober, but it helps me when I'm a little bit drunk because I can kind of doze off. So we'll see. I might just go to one of their nights. I might just go to the Monday one and then tell the guy on Tuesday, sorry, dude, I can't make it tonight. I mean, it doesn't matter because my 1 vote's not going to get them through anyways. And as far as open mics goes next week, maybe I can get stage time somewhere, but I highly doubt it. I'm going to try to because I've been on stage all this week. I don't have any new jokes really anyways, so it doesn't matter. But folks, this is the First But Yet Worst Comedy Podcast. It's your favorite podcast show that most people would not listen to. And later tonight, after this, I'm gonna hang out here for a little while. I'm probably gonna go to Chicky and Pete's because it's close by. I'm really in the mood for a pizza. I think I'm gonna get me a tomato pie. And that's pretty much it. Or I might change my mind and get wings and fries. But I'm starting to feel the drink right now. So, folks, we'll do that, and then we'll do the aftermath coverage, and then we'll fucking get to your least favorite segment, the odd news. You stay put there, fuckheads. All right, folks, the aftermath. I'm about 2 blocks from my house. I made it off the Boulevard of Death. The Four Loko, what was it, 12%, 13%, whatever it was, really got me fucking drunk. More drunk than I wanted to be. After I drank the drink, I went back in my car because it was cold. I put my hoodie on. It's like 60 degrees out, and I pretty much I fell asleep in my car. I didn't lay down. I was just in my driver's seat, just like a jokey. I just fucking fell asleep for almost about an hour, just like dozing off. I had music playing on my phone. It was pretty relaxing actually. And then I went to the Target to go pee. And then I went to Chicky and Pete's. I got me a traditional pie, which is a tomato pie, really good red sauce they got there, and a Diet Coke. And the server was like, wait, did they serve you? Like, did they seat you? I said, yeah. I said, that she didn't believe me. She's like, okay, that's fine. It's like, well, first of all, there was no line. So I just walked in. No one said nothing to me. Second of all, I'm a fucking adult, bitch. So get my fucking drink and my fucking, my thing. So anyways, yeah, I got my drink. I got my fucking, my pizza. Ate the whole fucking thing like the slob that I am. And I'm just getting back here. Exactly 10:15. It was like $19. I don't know why I gave her like a fucking $10 tip. I guess because I was drunk. Usually I don't tip that. I was going to give her $5. I don't know why. But that's pretty much it. I made it home. And that's it, folks. It's time to get to the next segment. Let's go. All right, folks. Here comes your least favorite segment. Let's get it over with. Here comes the odd news. Someone bought a peeing robot attack dog from Temu. It was even weirder than expected for less than a cost of a round of drinks. It could be your fever dream. So it's if you want to buy an attack dog instead of having an annoying dog barking all day like most people do, you can buy that. Truck carrying 250 million honeybees have been overturned by the U.S.-Canada border. That sounds like that stings. That's the obvious joke. Alabama pastor, 72 years old, allegedly pistol whips a man, then returns to apologize. Wait a minute, did they say that he pistol whipped him? Well, he needs to get a handle on that one. That's not good. Yeah, I guess he shot himself some dignity. Something like that, yeah. Bobcat found inside a Ken Carroll home, unimpressed by use of high-tech tricks, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Japan cracks down on flashy baby names and new naming law reform. Japan has flashy. Yeah, well, they don't sound so bright. Common man going to prison after soliciting a teen for sex. Why is that weird? That happens all the time. Sign McGower injured. I don't know what that is. Senna McGower. I don't know what that word is. I have to look that up now. Let's look it up. Why not? Don't listen to this crap anyways. S-C-I-N-E. C-I-N-E. McGower. Needed. Cinema go. A person who regularly watches movies at the cinema. Okay. I never heard that term before. Cinema goer injured after cinema collapses during Final Destination screening. Now that's irony at its best. That's not a good punchline, but that's crazy. Did he die? Oh, he got injured. See, if he would have died, that would have been even. Stowaway pigeons cause chaos in passenger cabin on Delta plane. Man accidentally shoots himself while selling a handgun. Well, I guess he tried to have a bulletproof plan. That's not bad. Come on, folks. That was one of the best ones that came up in a while. Model refuses to be shut down. New chat GPT model refuses to be shut down when instructed to. That's technology for you. I don't have a joke for that. Madame Tussauds London Seville's wax sculpture of Greg's sausage roll. I'm a sausage. Tripping hikers mistakenly report a companion's death in the deer hacks. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Man in Norway wakes to find huge container ship in his garden. I guess he can't ship that one back. It's too. I don't know. A European pricey house is given the same name to all its males for 800 years. It restarts the numbering every century. Is there anything else? This cat poop can decapitate sperm, and it might be fueling fraternity. Save that for the poop show. Just see, this might be it. Yeah, so we have to go to one more news site, folks, to see if there's anything else. That could be it. And, wait a minute. No, this is people posting their pictures. I don't like that. I mean, that's cool, but I think there's one more site we can definitely go to. Okay. Let's see. 200. No, I read that already. A show inside a cathedral featured new chickens in diapers. The German president was at the audience. Chickens in diapers? That sounds like chicken shit. That's something like that. Duck terrorizes a Florida neighborhood. Said it was the hospital. Speaking of ducks, by the way, shout out to Mitch Hedberg, one of my favorite comedians growing up as a kid. He died 20 years ago today. You guys believe that? 20 years ago. And he had a great bit. Ducks eat for free at Subway. And ducks, their whole opinion about me is based on whether I have bread. Oh man, what a genius. What a shame, folks. Drugs kill. Drugs kill. JD Vance calls dated apps deconstructive. So he needs to deconstruct that freaking eyeliner off his face. I don't know. An ex-Harvard Medical School board manager admits his role at I think I read that last week. I think that's it. Let me see. Yeah, folks, that's it. That's it for the show. I thank you all for listening to any of this from the bottom of my fat little rotten heart. I will see you folks on the next one you just listened to. And we're out of here. Go fuck yourself, Coffee.